Hi everybody, Dan here, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to specifically another Joy Creation video. And in this video, I'm going to go over how to beat it, how to beat the demo. I know it came out a few days ago, and people might have gotten hang of the mechanics, but there still might be a few people confused on how to do it. So I thought, let's go over it together. I have done a lot of guides in the past, and for those who are new around here, I do like to try and upload every day. So if you do like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and also share this guide out with a friend. The the full game's not coming out till 2025, so some mechanics might change. But yeah, let's go over how to beat the Joy of Creation demo. It's pretty easy, pretty simple to do once you get the hang of it. And yes, I understand if it was confusing, but trust me, a few tries never hurts. So yeah, there's four main characters you need to worry about in this game: Freddy, Bonnie, Cheetah, Foxy. Let's go over each of them in order. So starting off with Freddy. Freddy, pretty straightforward. We're blinding him. That's how we beat the encounter. How do we beat the encounter, you may ask? Well, it's pretty straightforward. All we have to do is look on one of the cameras to see where he is. Each camera represents a room. So for example, if he's on the left camera, that means it's going to be the door on your left, where he could be. If he's in the middle door. If he's on the right, he's outside. Now, how do we know which side he's on? It's pretty easy. When you look on the camera, if it's on the right hand side of the room, it's going to be on the right. Left hand side of the room, it's going to be on the left. Pretty easy. Right? Wrong. Now, when we go into a room, let's say for example he's on the left hand side. If we shine the light before we look at him, he'll run away. You don't want that to happen. The idea is you need to look where he's at first and then shine him. That way you'll stun him and you'll progress an hour. Pretty easy. Next up is Bonnie. Bonnie, piece of piss, honestly, let me tell you. You have to keep the camera away from him. If you do try and do the camera, and if you just destroy it by looking at him, you need to go reset the fuse. But we'll talk about the fuse in just a small moment. Cheetah, pretty easy again. You're just looking to see if she's there. If she's there, you're looking through the drawers and cupboards trying to find the cupcakes. And you use the cupcakes to shine. And if you don't get them in time, she'll stay you. Pretty easy. And Foxy, well, Foxy's the biggest problem because people always get confused on how to deal with him. But he's pretty damn simple. All we're doing is we're looking at his eyes and we're going to keep looking at him until they disappear. Pretty easy. Oh. Oh! I thought it was there! Now let's go over the fuse system. How does that work? Well, when you come to this fuse box, you'll notice there's 5 different fuses that you can interact with. We've got 3 for the cameras, we've got 1 for the main, and we've got 1 for the flashlight. How do we deal with this? Well, the main priority in this scenario is the main. The reason why is because when the main goes off, the lights go out, and when the lights go out, the secret animatronic will come and murder you. So the idea is you don't want that fuse to die, and you want to make sure you're keeping track on it at all times. Now, cameras are pretty easy. When the fuse box gets destroyed, or when a camera gets destroyed, you go to this fuse box and you swap the fuses around. Now, where do you find the fuses? You can either find them in the cupboards or you can find them in the drawers. They're not going to be anywhere else, and there's going to be roughly 2 to 3 fuses at a time. Now, it's important you keep on track of these cameras, the main, and the flashlight, because if you get stuck into a loop that I did over and over and over again, you will struggle massively. And that's all you need to know. Pretty straightforward if you ask me. That's how to beat the Joy of Creation demo. I had fun with this. I really did have fun with it. It was a blast. I haven't beat it yet, but I am going to go ahead and beat it by the time you've watched this video. But yeah, they're the main mechanics you need to know about. Now, sometimes I am going to give you a few tips. It's important to know when to do the fuses and when to look for Foxy. So, every time you flash Freddy, check the cameras for Foxy and make sure he's not there before you go reset a fuse. Because what happens is you'll get stuck in a loop. Now, what do I mean by a loop? So sometimes there's been scenarios where Cheetah's been there and Foxy is not been looked at yet. How do we stop this? Well, we need to make sure we're checking on Foxy all the time. So every time we're looking at the cameras, if you see him, make sure you do the looking at his eyes until he disappears. If he's there and you haven't done it, he will come charging in the room and murder you. So just be careful about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty easy. If you have any questions or if you want to check out the Joys of Creation playthrough that I did, you can find it in the video description. Other than that, check out the other videos I've done. More horror game videos to come. But yeah, until then, have a good one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Good luck and take it easy.